So the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be playing the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship on Sunday. And you know what? Being a 27-year-old Bengals fan who's never even seen a playoff win, I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to Kansas City and I'm going to check it out.
So come with me behind the scenes as I prepare to go to Kansas City to watch the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. This is the road to the AFC Championship.
Welcome to day one of the road to the AFC Championship. So after class today, I came home and I played with the dogs for a little bit and the donkey. His name is Badonk. Then I set off to do some door dashing. Got to pay for the trip somehow. The ticket itself was $650, and thankfully the hotel was just as expensive. So people need to be ordering lots of food. Thankfully they were. So I delivered some Guthrie's, I delivered some Chipotle, I delivered some KFC. I spent a few minutes admiring myself in the mirror because you gotta love yourself, am I right? Yeah. I did that for about 4.5 hours. I ended up with a grand total of $79. Not too bad, but I definitely need to pick it up because this is going to be a very expensive vacation. But that's the price you pay to watch the Bengals take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to day 2 of the road to the AFC Championship. So, after I got dressed today in this absolutely fabulous shirt, purple giant squid, love it, I went to school, and even though I didn't get a ton of door dashing done today, I decided I wanted to show you my drive home. So I went through Cincinnati at night and admired all the pretty lights. There's the Duke Energy Center with the giant Cincinnati, that way you know exactly where you are. I love this town. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad that Cincinnati is finally being put back on the map. There's Music Hall, secret. It's actually haunted, apparently. And much like Bruno, we don't talk about TQL Stadium. There's Great American Ballpark, home of the Cincinnati Reds, America's first professional sports team. Yay. And there it is, Paul Brown Stadium. The coup de grace, the main event. Well, I hope you enjoyed my drive home. Bye! Welcome to day 3 of the road to the AFC Championship. So tomorrow, I'm making the 10-hour drive from Cincinnati to Kansas City, Missouri. So today, I wanted to make some arts and crafts to take with me. So I bought some paint, bought some glue, some brushes. I bought this kind of cool plastic serving dish, I don't know. And I set about to make this cool little shield. Yes, that's a sandal on the side of the work desk. Don't judge me. And well, the good news is the cinematography is getting better because I found my tripod and I did this cool overhead shot of the project so you could see my process. The bad news is because I'm very impatient, this project turned into a complete disaster. I'll try to fix it tomorrow. Okay, bye! Welcome to day 4 of the road to the AFC Championship. Well, I made it. 9.5 hours later, here I am in Kansas City, Missouri, and it was long. I'm used to taking long car rides. You know, I drive back and forth between here and Virginia a lot, so I'm somewhat used to it, but man, this was a very, very, very long stretch of driving, and it got quite boring and very straining on my mental well-being. But I did find this cool camera feature. It's hyperlapse, and so I recorded some really cool stuff and a really cool night shot of me driving. And then I came in and passed out. Okay, bye. So a lot of people recommended I check out Joe's Kansas City Barbecue, one of the most famous barbecue places in the country. And I got there, saw how long the line was, and said, let's do it. It must be good if the line's this long. So I waited in line for over an hour. I went up there, ordered my food, and I was ready to check out and taste one of the premier barbecue places in the country, which was recommended by Anthony Bourdain as one of the top 13 places you need to see in America. And I can say without any exaggeration, he was right. This place was incredible, absolutely delicious. One of the best barbecue places I've ever been to in my entire life. I cannot recommend it enough. The line was long, the wait time was forever, but it was worth it. Check them out. Welcome to day 5 of the road to the AFC Championship. So after a very long drive, I decided to sleep in a little bit. Then I got ready to go and I went from looking fat to fit. Your boy looking fresh. Boom. Ted Lasso headband and everything. Then I wrote down in my journal everything I was going to do and feel that day. And then I went to the Negro League Museum and Jazz Museum, both very cool. Then I drove down to the riverfront, did a little stroll to City Market, which was this cool little mall that had a board game store, which is really cool. You know, it was even cooler? This, a steamboat wheel, right in the middle of the mall, belonged to a ship called the Arabia. I didn't go in the museum, so I don't know all about it. But then I took a shot of the Christopher Bond Bridge, which is kind of cool. I drove to Arrowhead to check out tomorrow's venue, and then I had Joe's Barbecue, and this is my first uncut reaction to it. It was delicious, by the way. Then I finished the night playing some Sudoku. Okay, bye! Day 6 of the road to the AFC Championship. First of all, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a very well played game. It was unfortunately one of those games where some team had to lose, and it was you guys, but you guys fought incredibly hard. You forced an overtime again. I mean, that's just fucking insane. Anyway, I did some arts and crafts. I met up with a lot of Chiefs fans. You guys are a very passionate, very loyal, dedicated fan base, and you guys are loud. Very loud and very supportive of the Chiefs, and I have 100% respect for that. So this is my view from inside. You know, I got up the little rafters, and then this is my view at kickoff, and I stayed there for all of like 5 minutes, spent the rest of the game pacing around because it was so nerve-wracking. At the end of the day, I didn't need to worry, and now, after 33 years, the Bengals are going back to the Super Bowl. The final day of the road to the AFC Championship. Well, I made it home. I'm home. I recorded this all yesterday, came home, passed out, and I just wanted to offer my sincere gratitude and thanks to the city of Kansas City for playing host to one of the best vacations I've ever been on. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I experienced great food, great atmosphere, fantastic people. This was without a doubt one of the best vacations I've ever been on. And even if the Bengals had not won, I would have enjoyed the trip regardless. So thank you for the wonderful hospitality. And I cannot wait to make a return trip to watch the Kansas City Royals.